Released in 1988, Curse of the Blue Lights is a regional horror film with aspirations that are far loftier than its production budget or talent allows. It's one of those films that I find equally charming and frustrating at the same point. The story is rather interesting, the makeup is, again, interesting, the performances are, yes, you guessed it, interesting in a kind of way of how they underact in certain sequences.
Where's the punchline, guys? I almost believed you.
This isn't a joke, Sandy. I've never seen this before. What happened to this Muldoon guy?
The basic story here is about a group of kids who stumble across ghouls who are intent on bringing back their ghoul king to help overrun the world and take back their rightful place as ruling these dreadful humans. But it's such a condensed story with our ghouls and with our small group of teenagers and the small group of people that they interact with that it feels like a story that's condensed to like the smallest part of the world, this regional area. And the characters themselves are really not that interesting. In fact, at certain points they're just annoying, how they interact with each other, how they interact with the police officer that they keep bumbling into. They're not characters that I was really engaged with or looking forward to getting through this journey. Now the ghouls, when you get to them, are really kind of interesting. The makeup's pretty good.
I, Los, leader of the Ghoul Clan Qua, have come to finish my birthright of long ago.
But there's a problem with the makeup. It stifles the performances, and it stifles them in such a way that it's really hard to understand what they're saying. I had subtitles on, so I had that kind of easy access to what they were saying, but without them, it was almost indecipherable at moments. And you can see some of the actors struggling to really articulate when they're talking with these things on. But like I said, the makeup is pretty good. The effects and the gore are pretty decent as well. They're a step up above typical regional horror stuff like the Homegrown Horror set. This feels just a little bit above that, not too much. It's like a distant cousin of those kind of movies. They have some interesting ideas here, like the idea of raising this monster that's going to help them take back control of the world. It is something that's been done before, but they do it in some interesting facets here as we watch the creatures try to get this medallion, which of course the kids have stumbled upon and picked up, as no one really believes the kids what's going on as the ghouls are trying to take back this medallion. It leads to some real inconsistencies in the plot, but it leads to some fun moments as well. This is a movie that really kind of tore me down the middle because I appreciated what they were trying to do. I admired the level of makeup and gore. I was appalled at some of the acting and some of the set pieces, and this thing, it just felt as if it needed to be trimmed by a good chunk. You know, it's 104 minutes, it feels a little overlong, outstays its welcome a little bit, and rather than being kind of fun and carefree, it feels a little prolonged in sections as well.
So what is it this time, Fox? Jaywalking? Oh my God!
I wanted to love The Curse of the Blue Lights, but it kept pushing me away. It kept telling me that it wasn't something that was quite for me. I appreciated it, but I didn't like it ultimately when we got to the end of the film. I wanted to, I just couldn't get there. Like I said, it's a decent transfer from Vinegar Syndrome. It's not one of the best ones, probably down to the materials that they had. I've seen far better transfers. It doesn't help the film at all, really. But Curse of the Blue Lights is one of those weird oddity of a films that I would say you might want to check out of curiosity's sake. Do you want it in the collection? I don't really know if I do. It may find its way up onto eBay pretty soon. I'd love to know your thoughts on Curse of the Blue Lights. Let me know in the comment box below whether you loved it, hated it, felt some similar opinions to me. I want to read your comments and get to know your ideas of the films. There's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff if you're interested. In the description box below are links to the Patreon, the membership programme, and manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.